Right now, as I record this, athletes from across Africa are competing in Accra. Ghana bid for this championship. Ghana prepared for this championship. Ghana is the host, and Ghana is failing publicly, visibly, and on a continental stage. This is Reputation Reader, and today we need to talk about what happens when a nation makes a promise it cannot keep. Context: the 24th African Senior Athletic Championships is taking place at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium from the 12th to the 17th of May. 54 African countries, elite athletes, international media. This is Ghana's reputation on export. And what these athletes, journalists, and officials are experiencing right now will be the story that they carry home. Let me tell you what has happened at this championship. Day one brought power failures affecting live result transmissions. Athletes finished races and could not immediately access official time. Journalists faced unstable connectivity. They were not even able to work properly wherever they were because there was so much noise. Then there was concerns about athletes' welfare, poor accommodation, inadequate feeding, and what is probably most concerning, equipment failure during competitions themselves. An LOC member has apologized. The National Sports Authority says there was enough food. The Finance Ministry says money was released. Everybody is pointing fingers, but the disgrace is still for all of us to carry, unfortunately. Now, let me be very clear. This is not an LOC problem. This is not a Ghana Athletic Association problem. Ghana bid for this championship. We put our hands up for this. The government of Ghana endorsed this. Ghana won this bid over Botswana in June 2024. So we had 2 years to prepare for this. And unfortunately, that failure falls at the feet of those who have been placed in authority over it. When a crisis reaches this level, you don't leave it to representatives. The President of the Republic himself must step in, personally, visibly, as soon as possible. And one may ask, what does stepping in actually look like? 1. An unqualified, personal, public apology. A direct apology to every athlete, official, journalist, and nation that is represented at this championship. 2. Physical presence. The president or the minister himself must appear at this stadium before Sunday's final. 3. Immediate operational intervention. What must be fixed, what can be fixed, must be fixed before Sunday. And not just with a PR post showing people eating food because there was a complaint about food. 4. A public post-championship accountability review with published findings, because Ghana can't keep hosting continental events and treating reputational management as an afterthought. Now, I know that people are already trying to turn this into partisan politics. That's a distraction, because this is not about party politics. When the athletes leave Accra after Sunday, they are not going with a story about political parties. They are carrying a story about Ghana. There will be nothing about party colors, about NPP or NDC. The 53 other countries are not keeping score about who was in power and who isn't. They are keeping score of what Ghana promised and what Ghana delivered, what their experience was, and that has nothing to do with party colors. And that's what I think matters, and that's what we need to keep in mind. The thing that we can learn from all of this is reputation is not built in the good moments. It's revealed in the crisis moments. The question is never just what went wrong. It is, how did the people in authority respond when it went wrong? Right now, Africa is watching not just what went wrong, but how Ghana responds to a crisis like this. There's still a version of this story where Ghana's response becomes more memorable than the failure itself, where decisive leadership, action, and visible accountability can turn this reputational disaster into a demonstration of character. That window is still open, but it is closing fast. This is Reputation Reader. My name is Malkeni Ribeiro. Reputation is architecture, and right now, Ghana's reputation is cracking in front of the entire continent. The only question left is whether anyone with the authority to act is paying attention. Sunday is coming.